As requested by popular demand, we are here at Ma Mon Luk, not in Binondo, but in Quezon City. And fortunately, this branch is open. I'm with my trusty assistant, Emma. Say hello. And we've ordered, the menu's really small. There's only 7 things on the menu. So we've got the special Siopao, which is chicken and pork and salted egg. And we've got Mai. And of course, the famous Mami. All right, so this is it. Not actually sure exactly what we should add, so we'll find out. All right, so we've got hot sauce, yes, we've got pepper,
Asado sauce,
and asado sauce.
We can also put toyo, soy sauce.
Toyo, soy sauce, yes. Right, okay, if we want. And on this is the asado sauce.
Asado sauce. You can also put
okay,
hot
you
sauce.
Put inside.
Yeah, sir.
So you break it open. Yeah. Right. Thank you very much. Thanks.
It's better if you put this one in your Mami.
Okay.
It tastes good.
All right. So we put some asado sauce into our Mami. Asado sauce for you. A little bit of pepper. I'm going to have some chili sauce because I like chili. You going to have chili? Chili for you? Yeah? Okay. All right, first I'm going to try the broth. It's a fairly thin broth. It's not overly flavoursome. Famous noodles. I think the noodles are good. Really nice. How are your noodles? You good? We'll try the Siopao. And so inside the Siopao, asado sauce. Asado. And do you want anything else? All right, you taste yours. I'll test mine. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, really good actually. I'm not normally a big fan of Siopao, but this is really nice. I might try some chili sauce. Jeez, this place is noisy. I've got some chili sauce. That's really good. So, Mr. Ma, the man who brought Mami to the Philippines, which is it's a portmanteau. It's Ma is his name, and Mi means noodles in Chinese, in Mandarin, I believe. So Ma's noodles, Mami. So he brought Mami here. He also, he wasn't the first person to introduce Siopao and Mai. He was probably the person who popularized it in the Philippines. When we came here and I'd read about this, other people have mentioned this in blogs that I've read, the smell was just overwhelming. And I'm not entirely sure what the smell is, but it's kind of like a humid, soupy smell that's permeated the entire restaurant and is actually blowing out of the restaurant. So it greets you just as you're coming in. That wasn't all that pleasant. We're going to try the the Xiao Mai. Try. We're going to try one. It's cold. It's okay. Actually wasn't expecting it to be cold. It's all right. Not great. not a winner. Xiao Mai, not a winner. Siopao, is this mine? The Siopao, on the other hand, is a definite winner. And this big Siopao, which apparently means hot bun in Chinese, was 100 pesos. And so it's big enough for two. Oh, it's very nice. The atmosphere here is just like a canteen. It's just clattering plates and people yelling and trying to get attention from the staff. And I've got to say, it's got lots of character and lots of charm. And there's a fantastic backstory to all of this as well that I'll tell you very soon.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow.
Oh, very big, yeah.
Yeah, they're very big.
These are handsome Siopao boy. What handsome?
The handsome shop. What's the one with the red dot?
Bola bola.
Bola bola, sir.
Oh, there's a bola bola.
This one is Mongo.
Bill? And the total is 480 pesos. So the soups, this one, is this 300?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the soups were 150 pesos each. The Siopao was 100. And the Xiao Mai, 2 pieces of Xiao Mai, was 80. So total of 480 pesos for 2 people. It's not bad. So our hero, Ma Mon Luk, has a very interesting backstory. It's a story of love. It's a story of adventure. He was born in around about the turn of the 19th century, 1900s, in Canton, China, and which is now, I believe, called Shenzhen. Fell in love, as you do, and wanted to marry a young girl. But her parents said, no, you're too poor, you're not allowed to marry her. So, in 1919, he set off to make his fortune. He landed in the Philippines and made his way to where else? Binondo. Penniless, set himself up as like a daho seller, but selling his noodles. So he had 2 buckets suspended between a pole, which he carried across his shoulders. And in one of the buckets there was noodles and shredded chicken, and in the other bucket was the chicken broth with a plate underneath with hot coals in it, keeping the chicken broth nice and warm. And he eventually made a bit of money out of that and opened a restaurant. In the late 1940s, so over 20 years later, he returned to China and married the love of his life. Brought her back to the Philippines, and they opened this restaurant here in Quezon City, and they moved in upstairs and started a family. So it's a story of romance, it's a story of adventure, it's a story of money, but at least it has a happy ending.